Solo, a Star Wars story. We've heard rumors about a sequel. There's been plenty of talk about a TV series, and it looks like those rumors are back in the fold after some recent comments. So the actor Alden Ehrenreich was recently doing interviews talking about his new series on NBC's Peacock, which of course is A Brave New World. I watched 2 episodes. I think he does a good job in that. Certainly I think all the actors are actually delivering in that series, which is really great to see. And it's based on an old science fiction book with a lot of tropes that seem a little dated today, but it's still worth watching if you guys want a pretty good new science fiction series. Now with that in mind, when they've been talking to him, he's of course gonna get asked about Solo, naturally, right? And there's been more and more rumors piling up that something is going to happen with those characters. Now, people recently started to talk about the various elements of Disney Plus and the expanding universe on there, considering multiple people have said, including Bob Iger, who was running Disney at the time, that Star Wars is going to get a bigger TV focus than ever before. So in an interview with Esquire, Alden opened up a little bit about it. And while they talk about the future of Solo, he wouldn't say anything concrete. Other reports have added to that right now everything is sort of at this weird standstill because obviously of everything that's happening, but it's still in the ideas stage where they're exploring what to do with it. Now, we've talked about this here on the channel with the advent of the vacuum, that Mandalorian stage. That's clearly going to become a bigger focal point for the future. And if you were to do more shoots on things like that or build a couple more stages like that, you can produce way more than you ever have. And if you look at something like Lando, which I think would be a phenomenal series, or making a Solo series, or focusing on Darth Maul or whatever they want. I think there's so much potential there that at some point, if you're filling in details and, little missing pieces of that era, you can have the character appear there. So again, I think it's a wait and see approach to this, and Disney certainly right now is going to want to focus on Marvel and Star Wars more than anything, considering those are their most profitable actual franchises that they own. And if you really think about all the spin-offs that they could do and the merchandise that they will sell, it would make sense, right? And considering that they said any 3D assets that you have, you can just drop them into the vacuum and they just work. Like the technology just works because it's Unreal Engine and it's Epic working on it. They already have all the assets for Solo. So they don't have to re-render anything and they can do it in real time right then and there. Things are lining up to look rather good, all things considered, for some sort of continuation of the story of the characters in Solo.